I still love you, baby. And you'll never change. I want nobody, nobody but you. I want nobody, nobody but you. 난 사람은 싫어, 네가 아니면 싫어. I want nobody, 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 nobody. 난 싫은데 왜 날
Hello everybody, today we're going to talk about ERP. So what exactly is ERP? ERP stands for Electronic Road Pricing. And it's a principle of charging the motorists using the roads during peak hours by an electronic system. And it's very advanced. So in the past, before ERP was introduced, the roads were congested and having traffic jam was very common. So the government had come up with this plan. The first scheme of area licensing scheme, in other words ALS, is introduced in 1975 in the restricted area. And subsequently it is further extended to the road pricing, electronic road pricing scheme.
ERP is to reduce traffic congestion during peak hours and to aware drivers on how to use the roads wisely. So is ERP really effective? Let us take a look. Do you think ERP is effective?
Yes, I think ERP in Singapore is effective is because that it can actually reduce the number of cars in the road, and it can also minimize and control the timing of the cars that comes in during rush hour for work and also going back to work. Okay?
How is ERP effective?
It is effective in the way because it's actually minimize the number of cars that goes in the road, and it can also utilize the timing that cars are on the road, that we can maximize them at the same timing as other cars. So it can actually work in both ways. So it can help in Singapore in ways to ease traffic and also control traffic.
应该是有效率，因为可以舒缓那个交通，差不多是这样子。
Do you think ERP is effective?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, if you look at Singapore's model, it wants people to use public transportation, right? So that is one way to reduce the roads, the cars on the roads. And
Traffic congestion.
Yeah.
How is ERP effective?
So ERP acts as a inhibitor from. So I'll give you an example. I have a colleague who works at the Tuas region and he stays in Pasir Ris. So he does not use a car to come to work every day. He uses a public transport instead. And the reason he cites is the high ERP rates. Now, if he were to use a car, imagine the amount of pollution that he would release throughout the whole distance, the impact on the traffic that he would have throughout the distance. Now with the ERP, that acts as an inhibitor from using his own car. He thus uses the public transport.
Okay.
Thank you.
ERP is effective.
Yeah, I think it's effective.
How is ERP effective?
Well, I think it succeeds in bringing down traffic congestion. But at the same time, I guess it creates congestion in other areas. But for the ERP zones, it does bring down the traffic volume. So I guess you can say it's effective.
These interviews, survey results, and article have proven clearly that ERP has positive impacts on motorists. This means that most people have been benefited by ERP. For instance, when we recall the survey results, most people claim that they have a smoother journey during peak hours.
So these sources have shown that ERP is effective in many ways and has benefited Singapore abundantly. Therefore, we like to conclude that ERP is a real success to Singapore. Thank you for your much attention and time. Goodbye.